represent blackness a little bit more than me. I try to play a little song for them before they come on, just to let them know what
no,
level I'm
you
on.
not. No,
So
don't
before we
do
get
it.
started, ladies and gentlemen, why
Don't
you guys
do
go
what
ahead
they
and hit
did,
that like,
what
hit
they
that
do.
share.
No.
Tell your friends that one of the best shows out there is on, and one of the best, I believe, one of the best interviews that I probably have had in a while, because people have told me this needs to get done. People told me he gonna kill me, he gonna destroy me. He's shaking his head. Oh hell! You can't do that in front of my own audience. But check it out.
Hey,
We're gonna get it started right now and break a meal. Let's give him a little bit of taste of that soda. So y'all shout my man out.
No, he's not gonna do it. I ain't even
We built more shit.
I'm not finna trigger
Built what they did. Oh, somebody else. People feel confident. Black Wall Street. They built what they did.
Hey, yours true.
What they did,
hey,
what they did, what they gained. You want to live off somebody else.
Marge, you ought to be tired today. It was a lot going on in the beef sector and stuff between the taco challenge and Pizarro and Reed Argan and Diva Tomboy's updates. You ought to be tired. I'm sure you were there.
What they do, what they did, what they gained. You want to live off somebody else's loss. What have you built? That's all Black Wall Street from the IS. Y'all see him up there shaking his head? He had to mute himself. He had to mute himself. Get on up in there, man. This is my man Cesario from the ISUPK, and I always ask, what did you think of what you heard?
I would like to say that I was surprised by listening to this song, but knowing a little bit of your history, I just was not surprised by. I almost expected you to kind of play something like that, because when I think about what we're going to discuss, I'm like, what else would he say? But niggas ain't shit. Like I'm expecting you to say that. You took a weird angle though, because you said like everything they did had to do with slavery or something that we built during slavery. So that, we'll talk about that in a second. If I could just introduce myself real fast, if you don't mind.
Yeah, please do. Please go ahead, jump in. I can't wait to get on this.
I appreciate it. So,
hey, Big Titty Sir.
Introduce the topic too.
Okay, I got you.
In the money in the poker game?
I'm Captain Cesario of ISUBK under Commander Jenny Hanna. That's the leader of my organization. And how this debate came about, it was actually a brother in my school that was corresponding back and forth on Twitter with Tommy on like a similar subject. So of course Tommy doing his usual niggas ain't shit rhetoric, capping for the white man and everything like that. And I shot with the brother that was corresponding with him. So when he tells me about it, I said, well, tell Tommy, let's have the conversation about who's done more harm to black people. Have we done more harm to ourselves, or has the white man? And what
I'm just gonna say, it's about 50-50. The white man ain't fucking with us no more. If we're gonna give him the credit for the slavery, they ain't fucking with us no more.
I say white.
Not like it was during slavery. We couldn't have no opportunity back then.
And it's not every single white person. So for all you white people, you don't have to get all in your panties about it. It's in general. So who's done more harm? Have we done more harm to ourselves, or has a white man done more harm to us? And Tommy, reached out to me. I actually spoke to him last week. Good conversation on the phone. And so I'm looking forward to a very spirited type of dialogue. I tell you what, you made me feel real comfortable playing that song. I'm going to remember that song. I'm just going to let you know. I'm going to talk about that song often. I haven't heard a song like that.
See it to you so you can share it to your friends and get them to talk about this song. I need you to let your family hear it. I need you to bump that in the car when you rock around.
I mean, you did.
I'm gonna need that.
You did that with such good conviction, man. It was amazing. So that's kind of the subject that we agreed upon was who's done more harm. Has white people done more harm to us, or we done more harm to ourselves? That's kind of how we got here with this subject. So, and I appreciate you bring me onto your platform.
Okay, so here's what we'll do.
Right.
After hearing the subject,
mm-hmm.
well, first off,
after hearing the